Hi, everybody. Live from Hollywood Productions, Amsterdam. Welcome to another Corona Diaries live chat. So, today will be a daytime live chat with the martial artist, action hero, great actor, my friend, also my client, the one and only Ron SMOORENBURG. Let's connect Ron, and we are calling Thailand. Ron SMOORENBURG. Calling Thailand.
Hello.
Ron
Hi everyone.
SMOORENBURG. How
How
are
are you
you?
doing?
Fine. We
Great.
don't
Good to see you.
we don't see you.
You can't see me? I can see you.
I don't see you.
Okay, let's switch the camera. Can you see me now?
No.
Oh really? Okay.
Let's see.
You can hear
Wait, Ron. Let's see if the fans are seeing you. Guys, are you seeing Ron SMOORENBURG? Just can you write?
Okay.
We will see if they see
I
you
see
or not.
you on two screens. Maybe it's
Ellen,
okay.
Ellen, can you see Ron or not? Because I don't see Ron. I see myself.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
No, they don't see you, Ron. They don't see you. So I have to connect him back. Otherwise, we can close the chat and come back because of the time. Oh, here you are.
Can you see me right now?
Yes, we see you very well now.
Okay, great. I see you very well as well.
Okay.
Uh,
We lose already 3-4 minutes.
that's okay. Life is action, you know. We
Yeah,
never give
always.
up.
I know. With you, always life is action.
Yeah, we never give up. It's like the business, huh? Right?
Yes, of course. So, Ron, how is everything? So you are in
Yeah, it's
Bangkok?
great. It's great. Well, we have a curfew still. So at 11 o'clock, everybody have to be home. So before that, I always go training outside. And
Okay.
after 11, we all, yeah, we cannot go out. But it's okay. It's okay. Like, we can still walk together. There's not this 1.5 meter distance. It's okay. We have masks, but still go training. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. And today
Yeah,
I have my Ron Snurrenberg t-shirt. As you see,
yeah. Life is
life is
action, eh?
action,
That's
my
what we
friend.
always say.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's
exactly.
in the corona time, like maybe a lot of people, right? Maybe, yeah, you can get depressed or what's going on, and the movie business is totally, nothing is happening,
Yeah,
but we keep going. We keep going. We keep
exactly.
developing, uh, yeah, behind the scenes, right? Develop,
Exactly, exactly.
make some motivational videos, which actually is good for a lot of people. I get a lot of feedback from that.
Yeah,
And basically we share our heart with the audience.
me too. The same.
Yeah,
Exactly. And Ron,
yeah,
let's start also your journey with this business, because
yeah,
what I hear about you, Ron Smurrenberg was a skinny guy. He was insecure, even though
yeah,
sometimes the girls hit him, and then everything changed in a
yeah.
party with your friends, with the kids. You were in a party and watching the movie Karate Kid, and then you were inspired. So tell us how it went, how it happened.
Yeah, well, I was indeed skinny, and they called me the weakest person of the school. I was the weakest person. That time I was a little bit better already, but yeah, I was young. I was skinny, and one time even a girl hit me. And then Karate Kid was on TV, and I was like, this is the underdog, and this martial art is very mysterious. What martial art? And there was this TV series, Ninja Master, the Master, and with those ninja stars,
Yeah.
everybody was throwing them. We were all like, you know, fighting, climbing trees and stuff, having these ninja masks. Jackie Chan was on TV. Van Damme. It was a perfect period in the 80s.
Okay.
And this motivation, I tried nowadays to bring that back. and to give that to the people, because what it did for my life, I would love to give that to others, and that's what it's all about.
And, but then you told your parents that you want to be one of
Yeah,
those guys, like one of those heroes, like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Daddy,
yeah,
I will become like Van Damme.
exactly. Oh,
Wow.
he's my idol. I was copying him, my hair like that. That's what my parents. Yeah, really lovely. They always support me so much. Um, I slept in my karate suit. I slept in my karate suit in bed. I woke up with it.
Yeah.
I was, I slept in my suit. There were holes in the wall, like we had posters. And
Yeah.
when I moved the house, we removed them. There were all holes in the wall from kicking and stuff. And the neighbors couldn't sleep. Like, all the sounds, like a ki, the screams
Yeah.
and loud music. It was me training.
Even
But I
even
never went.
I heard, Ron, that you when you went to the karate school, when you're young, and then you were
Yeah.
the one who went earliest to come there, and then the latest one who left the class, who left the school from karate.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow, wow.
Crazy.
You know that. Okay. That's true. The lights were not even on. The lights were still off, and we were in the dark, like training. Yeah, we left the last. Like, we actually learned more before the class than in the class, because we copied all those movies,
Yeah.
like the Bloodsport, and we just copied that, and we make those fight scenes. And people said,
Exactly.
"Yeah, but you have a lot of fantasy,
Yeah.
You want to play movies? It will never happen, Keep on dreaming." They
Yeah.
always say.
And then one of your interview, actually, you talk very nice, and I want to show
Mm.
also that part, and then how
Mm.
you started with Jackie Chan. But let's see also how you talk about it. I want to show
Mm.
also the fans.
Cool. I got discovered for the final fight in the movie Who Am I? This fight got awards, like for the best choreography, the best fight scene of 1998. But there was also a documentary called My Stats. It showed that it was my first movie. This guy is not that good, and I was like, damn, this is tough. The movie business is very hard. They don't even understand that someone doing his first movie, fighting Jackie Chan, is not easy. So I was like, okay, you know what? I want to fight every action star possible. Yeah, Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan, Scott, great guy, Steven Seagal, India, Scott gave me some good kicks. Tony Jackie in the 2019. Devotion, passion, sacrifice. It has to be all of them.
Wow, 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 wow! What a story, huh? I mean,
Some
this
movies
is
get
really
delayed.
interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Well, so one guy told me, Ron, you should go to the Guinness Book of Records because you fought so many action stars, like you can make a record out of it. And I was thinking, like,
I can
actually,
imagine. Oh, so.
yeah, like because we also have to make the action guys look good, like as an opponent. So yeah, I'm very fortunate with that. Like, I know you had a chat with Marco, right? With Scott
Yeah,
and with
exactly.
Jesse. And yeah, we work with all of them. They're great guys,
And
really humble.
And you get also kick record, huh? With the highest kick, I think. Also.
Yes, that was just before Jackie Chan. And there was this TV show about the highest kick. And I always kick the leaves in my street. And, to go higher and higher. And I think I should join. And I won this record. Like with a few centimeters. And I showed that to Jackie Chan, basically, on the videotape. And that's how I got the part in Who Am I when he came to Holland. And that's how, in a short story version of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I also want to see that some of the part of that fight scene. I think because that one also, I think, interesting fight scene. Also, let's make it remember, go to the memories with a time machine, and let's see Who Am I, you and Jackie Chan. How was that fight scene when you were young, before you went to Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Actually. I'm very curious how the fight scene is, because people are always talking about these scenes. Here you are.
I was young, like you see the difference. I was also there.
Look at this.
Yeah. I was 23, now I'm 46. My first movie ever.
Look at you.
I never did any movie before.
Wow.
Yeah, I still have the spikes, you see? I still have the spike. I moved it to the side though. Yeah, it was not easy though. That's my double. I got double one time. Yeah, it was a lot of pressure on the set. It was very cool. Yeah. Those combos were tough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were tough. Like hard choreo. And you have to exactly hit off with head, or you have to really like time it perfectly. Yeah, and he's quicker.
Oh.
Yeah, section kicks. This was funny. We have an elastic band to stop our legs exactly before hitting. This one. Wow. We got some great footage. Yeah, the thing is, you cannot hit him too hard, you know, he's like a superstar, so, you know, it's...
Wow, it's non-stop fight. I mean, I didn't... Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget it. I watched long time ago, actually, the film, Who Am I? But now when I'm seeing again one more time, I
Yeah.
see that how long the fight scenes of you.
Yeah, it was a long fight. It took like a few weeks to film, actually. And yeah, I was young. Like, it was my first movie. Actually, any movie after this movie was relatively easy because there was so much pressure. But it was good, you know. The movie business, you have to experience it, and you cannot skip it, right? There's no shortcuts.
Yeah.
And that's what I also say in my motivational videos. Like, it's a hard business, and you don't have to be different. You have to be different from the different in this business
and
to make a real difference.
And Ron, these are all was shot in Rotterdam, in Holland.
Yeah. Oh, the thing is, we didn't have a wire here. Jackie had a wire. I didn't have a wire while I was there, and it was very dangerous. Like, basically here, he could just kick me off. Ooh. Like, he holds my leg, and it's even over the edge. I not have a wire.
Wow.
And this was a scary one, yeah. And I had to act like I was scared, but I didn't need to act, you know.
Wow.
They call it method acting.
How dangerous.
Yeah. I also had full powder after. They put some powder on my head later. And yeah, Jackie is a legend, really. He is. He's my best master, my best teacher. Besides Donnie Yen. That's another famous action guy. I work with him in Germany.
Okay.
And Donnie's also like, yeah, they make the movies Ip Man. And yeah, again, I'm very fortunate, guys, to have fought all those guys. Thanks, a big fan of Crazy Action. Awesome movie, outstanding.
Yeah.
Great, guys. Thanks for that. Like,
I like that very much, actually. You know, when I see that, you know, like how long you did the scenes, you know, like still actually playing now. I because of our time, I cannot show more, but I think it was really awesome scenes in this part of the movie. Who Am I? You know, so congratulations one more time after many years.
So. Thanks so much. Yeah, and after that it was quiet, and then I had to go. I quit everything. Like, my girlfriend broke up. I lost my best friends. I quit my job. My boss said, I think your dream is more important than us. I said, well, actually, you are right.
Yeah, because you were 23 years old. Of course, it was 97. Yeah. Who Am I was 97, 23 years old. Ron SMOORENBURG played in his really big movie, first big movie. And then 1 year later, actually, when the film released, also in 98, also it I think it get the best category in the fight scene, huh? In the first movie.
Yes, it was. choreography of the best fight scene, I think, of Hong Kong movies, or it won some kind of Oscar of best choreographed fight scene or
Yeah,
something.
in that period,
And
yeah,
yeah,
98. Wow, I
it
see.
is for the time. It is, yeah, it's they call it like a classic, and I'm fortunate. Like again, it's. But yeah, I had to move to Asia after because go back to the office after fight Jackie Chan.
Yeah,
Guys, you just can't. You just can't. You know, this
exactly,
adventure
exactly.
is calling. It's calling, and when you're used to it. So I went to Hong Kong. I just had a little money, and I just went there and just see what happens. And luckily, you know, something happened, and now we are in Thailand.
Yeah, and then you become a action martial arts movie star. And then what you did, I see many titles actually from Tekken, Street Fighter, The
Yeah,
Bodyguard 2, Viking Dome, Tier, Brothers, Enter the Warrior's Gate, Fighting Fish. Actually, before that was before, but also it came also with that
yeah.
list. Elephant White. Actually, that movie was also amazing with Kevin Bacon.
Mm.
Actually, one of my favorite films. And also Scott Adkins, together with Scott, Ninja, Shadows of a Fear, Tear. So that was
Yeah,
also an interesting movie. The Mark, also with Eric Roberts, with Gary Daniels.
yeah.
Soldiers, Outcast with Nicolas Cage.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes. I
And
just
then,
see a question. Like, how was Hong Kong? I just have a question.
okay,
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
we can
but
continue.
thanks for the list because yeah, it's a big list. Some movies are big, some are smaller, but you
Yeah.
know, surviving is winning in this business, and persistency will pay off. Uh, China is great. Hong Kong is great. Hong Kong is for me like that's where it all happened. Like with Bruce Lee, and that vibe is still there somehow. So when you train there in Hong Kong with this background, you know, where Jean-Claude Van Damme was in the Split and you know the peak they call it,
Yeah.
it is just to be there. That vibe is just amazing. And I was there like training with break dancers, going to the movie set. Sometimes we didn't have money, sleep in very small spaces, but that is adventure. And that is how it is sometimes in the movie business, right? It's not only the red carpet. And you know, it's also a lot of hard work and sacrifice and disappointments as well. That's Gary. That's Gary,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
That was on Skin Traffic, and I was a pimp, and I had to steal his food.
And
Kevin
here we can
Bacon,
see
amazing guy. Yeah,
that was
the guy
also
in the middle died actually. He died. He fell down from something. Sadly, he's an actor. Mark Johnson, Byron Gibson on the right. That is a very good friend. We did English Dogs, Indian movie. Sometimes we have Indian movies come to Thailand, and yeah, we do them sometimes in between.
also that's a good stuff.
Um, you know, and that is it's all about yeah, also teamwork and oh, it's great stuff. We had this
Yeah.
crazy movie in December called Tremors, you know, with those monsters and stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes we get pulled by some graboid, and then you know,
Which movie?
it's called Tremors. Tremors. It's like some horror movie with those weird
Okay.
animals. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think these
But
ones.
now I'm aiming. Yeah, that's
Are
the
they
one.
these
Yeah.
ones?
How do you got that? It's like those guys. Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's like those guys, and you have all kind of. Yeah. That was it here, and I love from India. Great. Great. Yeah. We also love Indian movies. We work with Akshay Kumar, with uh, Salman Khan, Tiger. Yeah. Yeah. That picture. It was like prehistoric, and then you hear some screams, and then you know this ass blasters. They call them ass blasters,
Yeah.
graboids. Yeah, they
Exactly.
call them
I get another
weird
picture
names,
actually
but
from the set, from the Tremors. Again, one more movie. I mean,
yes,
a picture
big
from the set.
guns. Yeah, and one by one we just get eaten, and yeah. But now for me, I really have another goal. Yeah, that's the monster.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I wanna play my own parts more as a lead guy, and I get some offers for that. So that's great. But yeah, you can't miss out on those movies. It's a good experience to play great directors. By the way, Jesse, you had Jesse in the show, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
like
had
great
him. I had him
director,
2 times actually. He is a really great
Tiger.
director. He's a great, yeah, he's a great talented director with a lot of good movies actually. You know, and you were also one of, I think, one of his movies. I think Triple Threat.
Yes. Actually, he gave me a chance there. Um, yeah, that was great. Like it was like an Expendables of action heroes, an Expendables of action heroes. And he said, Ron, I want you to wear glasses. I was like, oh no, you know, he want me to be this nerdy character. It's called Steiner. But
That's
actually,
great.
it worked out. It worked out, and it became like this freak who, you know, and we are actors as well. We're not only fighters, so we have to also deliver characters. And that is, yeah, very important. And he gave me those glasses and this freak who just loves violence. And then fight with Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
Thanks. People say it's a good fight. Thanks. It was a hard fight. Like Tony Jaa kicked me in the neck. I told him like go for it, and he went for it. And
And
Tony
are
Jaa
they
kicked me so hard. It was like a baseball
Ron?
bat.
Are they these
Yes.
glasses?
Oh yeah. Those glasses. There we go. That's Steiner. And a big gun. The gun was like a workout. It was like an M60. Scott is there, of course. We always work nice together.
Exactly.
Great guy, Scott. Also from Ninja 2, he gave me some good kicks, you know. And we call that the souvenirs. That is actually a rehearsal for Ninja 2, Ninja 2 movie, and that was 2014, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, he gave me some good kicks, but that's good, you know. So you don't need to act too much. You just get kicked and you go, you know. No wires. You just back kick and you fly and you know you react. And that was a fight, like it was 2 minutes, all in one shot. So like one mistake and again, and that was tough also for Scott. But he did it. Yeah, Scott is amazing, you know.
Okay, let's look at it.
And
Maybe we can show some part of your scenes from the latest movies. Let's see. Ron SMOORENBURG. Here he is.
yeah, some characters, some crazy characters.
You should have accepted the deal. No one.
Also in China, some. I also like epic movies like this stuff. Yeah, don't mess with Tony Jaa. He kicks for real. He kicks hard. Yeah, it's a tough business. But yeah, I use my new style. I also use some breakdance in the fighting. And some suits are so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. The stuntman broke his ankle there. This is English Dogs. We have some good fight scenes in there. That's a new movie coming out. Fighting with Mark Stas. He's like a new Jet Li, a new Bruce Lee. I'll talk more about him. Yeah, this is the English Dogs. It's coming out in August. And that's the kick from Scott. It was a little quick, but that was a back kick. My good friend from China. We always fight together in this scene. A big fall on the car. Yeah. It's like also China in there, and India, and Thailand. I really want to go to USA as well. I think I'm ready for that. But this is all in, basically all in Asia for now.
Life is action.
Life is action for sure. And I tell you the truth, it's not without injuries. But yeah, we have to go on. Like we cannot stop. So my knee is not too good. So I have to work around it and do something on the hands. Oh, what do you think about recent screen fighting with all the technical help and the camera trick? Yeah, well, you know, you mind if I answer that, Vero? You mind if I answer that?
Yes, of course, you can answer them. No worries, man. So I'm just checking the questions too because I'm alone now. So you can also follow the questions and I will follow the questions also.
Yeah, you know, you have all this shaky camera stuff nowadays, and they try to make fighters look better. You have to be careful with that because sometimes you have so many cuts that you lose the art of it. And Tony Jaa, for example, have long takes. So you have a take with long combos, and you can see everything happening, and like even the hits you can see. And those long takes, they put some hard moves in there. So that's what you want to rewind. Like, hey, I want to see that again. Like, that was cool. But if there's so many cuts, you don't really want to rewind it. And I call that a rewinder. And those are like epic shots, which you create. And only the very good martial artists can do that. Like Donnie Yen, Jackie Chan, like long combos of 12 moves. And sometimes in Hollywood, I not look down on that, but they cut like 1, 2, 3 cut, and then 1, 2, 3 cut. And it's just like, you know, it keeps like going to other shots. And they look good. But it's not the art, like really like martial art movies, like those old Jackie Chan movies or something. That's a different story. So yeah, I like the passion we had in the 80s. I'm old-fashioned, guys. You know, the Rocky movies, you watch it, you want to train. Nowadays, it's just shooting guys and this, and some kidnapping, and that's it. You know, there's no motivation anymore. Where has it gone? Sorry, I'm ranting a little bit, Verel, but
no worries, man. We have time,
it.
so you can talk about it.
Where is that gone? You know, like the Rocky 3, the Rocky 4, Dolph Lundgren. I would love to fight him one day. And yeah, here we go, English Dogs. Like, so we had this fight scene in here with Mark Stas. He's actually in the middle there of the poster under the G from Bangkok. And Mark is an amazing martial artist. He's like, for me, like a new Jet Li or Bruce Lee, but in his own style. Check him out, guys. Mark Stas. And his style is wing flow, and it's so fast and effective. You will be surprised. So we love to surprise you guys with English Dogs. My friend Byron is in there. And yeah. Yeah, sorry, Verel.
Because the scenes are really good, by the way. I like the scenes very much. I saw some of the scenes, and they are amazing, my friend. Amazing.
Great, great. Yeah, well, yeah. So we have those rewinders in there. So we have longer shots, and the camera just goes around it. So it's not like cut, 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 but it just follows it dynamically. No, so when we go to the left, the camera's going to the right. So we have that kind of this effect, a little bit like a video game.
Wow.
This is the one. Actually, that's a real hit. But sometimes we like to hit each other a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Look, that was in his neck. That was in his neck. And that reaction, I think it's real. But, you know, we laugh about it sometimes because we can still control it, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, English Dogs. And also the story is good. The English Dog story. It's yeah, it's going to be out in August.
So don't miss this movie. I think it look nice, and also the posters looks nice with the dogs.
Yeah.
Do you have the scene with these dogs?
The thing with English Dogs is basically we are all like dogs.
Look at that.
One dog is just better than the other one, but there's no good guys in the movie. So one dog is just more mean than the other one.
But how about those Ron Dobermans? The Dobermans are there?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's a metaphor. So we are the dog. So that guy on the right, that's Dave Blazico, like a real criminal in the movie, and he's the bigger dog. I'm more like a German Shepherd, maybe, you know.
Yeah,
but yeah,
guys, I like
it. Like that. And the thing is, in that movie, some people with different systems start to work together. So Byron is an English gangster, and he comes to Thailand. And I work with him, but he has a different style. So everything is start to get messed up. Okay. So we have this steroid business, and we get a lot of trouble. And that movie shows a lot of things behind the scenes of this business and a lot of action. And it's not the Hollywood template. It's something totally independent.
Yeah, with you always life is action, my friend. You know, so I expect the same with this movie, English Dogs in Bangkok. We have to watch it. You know, I think that is a really cool movie. So I'm looking forward to see it.
But by the way, Verel, remember we went to because don't be shy, right? Because you are my personal appearance manager, and you help me so much. Actually, nowadays in Europe, right? In Europe, also with the way I dress and look, and you're doing such an amazing job with all the actors.
Thank you. Nice to hear from you.
Thank you so much. You connected me with Alan Dalabi, right?
Yeah.
In Belgium, we did Dinar, Anatomy of an Anti-Hero. Alan, you're a cool guy. And there we are. We went together. And that's what it's about, guys, to work together in a nice way. And we share the love for, you know, for the art. And it's also a lot of acting nowadays. And because a character without acting is very, very flat. So I realized that a little bit late, but I love it. And yeah, look at the team. I mean, it was a great team, Verbal. You have good memories, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Belgium was nice. The set was amazing. You know, the people, how those fight scenes. Of course, I don't say anything about the movie yet because it has to be a surprise. So we shouldn't tell the story. But it's amazing.
Yeah.
Also, it is a dramatic, also some action scenes, but it is wonderful. I liked it very much. And the trailer is already out. They can follow us with the trailer, you know. So that is really amazing, actually. Amazing project with Alan.
Yeah,
so awesome.
And because we work together really well, we want to do more in the future. So there's already a next project we want to do. It's called Masked, and that is more like a thriller. But yeah, we talk about that. So, you know, we keep going. There we are. That was in your place.
Yeah, exactly. Look. Where we are now with Peter.
That background.
Yes, Richard.
Exactly.
Ron SMOORENBURG, Alan Delaby, Christopher.
He's great.
And me.
He's very good with nunchucks as well, huh? You should see him doing nunchucks. And my son is actually inspired by Alan, so he's always with his nunchucks, you know, on the bat and stuff, hitting his dad. But that's why, you know, we keep spreading the love. So sometimes I come home from the movie set and I have no injuries. So I come home, then my son jumps on me, and then I have a blue eye.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki.
That Nikki, yeah. It's, you know.
Let's see Nikki also. I want to show Nikki.
He was so young there. Yeah. That's how we started, huh?
Yeah.
And some rolling over there. Yeah. So great.
So really. Ron SMOORENBURG is also a great father.
Well, you know, it's fun when we also do some videos nowadays. He just put an egg on my head, and he just, you know, he likes to make fun of his dad. But basically, when I open the door, like he's jumping on me, and it's like it's a fight scene. You know, and it's always, you never know what to expect. But that's life, isn't it? That's life, isn't it? Right?
What you say always, life is action, my friend. Life is action.
You have to, you have to create life like that.
Yeah.
Make it an adventure for yourself. So the guys who are watching right now, right? Do it. You only live one time. We know it very well, right? Exactly. I mean, you're doing great with all the chats and you know, bringing people together, and you know, there's lots of possibilities for the future.
Yeah. Also, always, you know, because you meet with good people and, you know, always doing interesting things. Even this year, just before the Corona pandemic, you know, we did a great job also in Comic-Con. Actually, we were in Rotterdam. So that was a great experience, actually, in Comic-Con in Rotterdam Ahoy. So we did really nice also with Ron and all my team. So it was really amazing days, also the amazing weekend.
Yeah, we had some real action. And that's Rodney Glunder. He is like a former champion of, like, he was like 30 times champion of a lot of martial arts. Kickboxing, Thai boxing, free fight, and we had some fights on the States, and that was like real, like, you know, and they asked us like, do it again, but we were like, yeah, we loved it, you know, we loved it. So next Comic-Con.
And Ferry Dudens were with us, Ferry, Rodney, you, me, here on this photo actually, and of course,
great team.
My team joined us also, Bram, Sharon, Ferry, Rodney. So we had a really nice time in Ahoy.
I have to mention it. You have a great photographer, Bram Heimans. He's really great. Like, he made some good pictures of me. Yeah. And really, it's the team together. You know what you arrange for people. You help me a lot with things, and you know, I kind of needed that. Like in Asia, I always had to do it myself.
Bram Heimans.
With management. And Bram, that's Bram, yeah, that's him. And with nice suits, and so sometimes it's good to have, you know, a good manager.
And we have our nice T-shirts from Ron SMOORENBURG,
That's Life is Action. Sorry, I don't
specially
rhyme today. I have another
designed,
one. Yeah, well,
Ron SMOORENBURG.
you know, that's what we carry out. Life is action, and it is action, and that's what we carry out. We had this movie fighting workshops as well,
Yeah,
and there were some people. One guy was deaf.
yeah,
One guy just lost his daughter, and one guy was, that's the one. Yeah, and one guy was very old, and they all joined, and we gave them some awards, like you guys are like, this is Life is Action, and they asked me, like, can we join? I said, of course, this is what it's about. You know, we share this with everyone,
yeah.
right? Not only the tough guys. You know, remember
Exactly.
me when I was young, right? I was
Exactly.
skinny. I got hit by girls. I mean, you know, we have to spread it to everyone, right?
Yeah, but with you, always life is action. You know, wherever we go, you know,
Yeah.
you make your legs. Even though when we go to the dinners, look at you.
Mhm. Oh, you have a picture of that? Oh, oh my God.
Can you imagine? This is
Oh
in the
my God.
restaurant. This is in the
Oh,
restaurant, Ron SMOORENBURG.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that pants was so tight, and Mark is there as well. Mark is there. Yeah, Peter, you, yeah. That pants was tight. I was a little lucky. I could stretch between the tables first, and then do that leg hold.
I know.
And sometimes they ask you, right? Do you have pain with that?
I know.
Right?
I know.
Of course you have pain. Of course
But
you have pain. But
yeah,
those are the good pain.
yeah.
Good pains,
This is
right?
really. It was really crazy times. You know. So how you guys,
Yeah.
you know, you did these shows all the time. You know. So also Mark was amazing.
Yeah. Mark, he just can react on real time. Like he always have choreography. So whenever you choreograph with Mark, it always works out. He always has an answer, like a real fight. So yeah, with him, like we just finished something in Italy, a project, and yeah, really keep an eye on Mark Stas. Like he's a new action star, and that's why we want to unite all those guys together. You know, with England, with Byron, with Alan, with, you know, with Marco also, and of course we know Scott, and we are this community of people who love the art and share that. It's not to show off how good we are. It's to share the passion.
Exactly.
That is what it is.
Exactly.
Ah, look at that! Oh my God, you got that photo.
Yeah. Look
That's
at this.
Nicky.
Again with your son, even though
Yeah.
he's learning already with the
Yeah.
legs.
Next project. Yeah, they said about the next projects. Well, I'm really aiming for my own movie, and that movie is gonna have a message for everyone. It's not just shooting people and some kidnap or that's no. It's gonna have a message, and everybody will rethink his life. And you're gonna call your parents and say, "I love you,"
Mm.
because that's what it's about. You know?
And I miss the red carpets also. We should do some red carpet. You know, as soon as maybe with
Yeah,
Denart, also, you know, with your other projects, I miss it. You know, those days
yeah,
because this year I
yeah,
couldn't go to Cannes Film Festival. Also, no events, nothing. I hope after September we will do some events also,
yeah.
red carpets.
Absolutely. Now this is a red carpet with my son in Holland. Sorry, in Thailand, and there was some film awards. And yeah, it was just a dream to go with my own son. Yeah, I could never imagine that.
Look at him
And
with
that guy
tuxedo.
is he's an entertainer. That guy, like I'm just a little bit his teacher, but he will do it in the future. He will do it. That guy, like,
Good teacher, you know. I mean, it's really cute, you
oof.
know, also with the tuxedo. I see also many stuff here in front of me. So it is really very beautiful, actually. It's really nice also.
Yeah, yeah, some splits and oh
And
yeah,
Ron, any other
yeah.
projects are coming up? Also, so the English Dogs is coming in August.
Yes, English Dogs will be out in August. We're gonna give the exact details for that, like where it will be. We have the distributor,
Okay.
Green Apple Entertainment, and they're gonna distribute it. I think first in the US. So now we're promoting that. Yeah, I think it's a very good movie also for action and for my acting. It's a good thing too to show what we can do. That's my parents. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nikki, great. We're gonna have English Dogs Part 2. We work on
Oh,
that now. I'm gonna
nice.
have Last Fighter, my own movie.
Okay.
I'm really working towards that. So everything I do now, I'm building towards that, and that have to be very special. It's like a blood sport for me.
Yeah.
Something
Okay.
like that.
That's
Yes,
nice.
that is what it is. So it has to be good. We cannot just do that quick,
Okay.
you know. So I'm planning that.
And also,
My
you will
phone.
come. You will also come to Holland to do some projects all together. Of course, don't forget about it.
Yeah, and maybe with Alan, with you, of course. Like here, we have this cool photo
Army
shoot.
with Bram
Some army
again.
clothes. Yeah, great stuff. Now we work with Korea and Vietnam together. So in a few months there might be something coming with that. So and now also because of you, actually Europe is also picking up. So
Yeah.
I really, yeah, I'm very thankful, Farrell. You're doing such a great job.
You're
And
welcome. That's my job.
if people deserve it, we have to say it, right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Exactly.
But Asia now with the COVID is actually not doing that bad. Like it's coming up. And Vietnam have no cases.
Okay.
Thailand is no cases right now. So yeah, we hope to start soon.
Okay, okay. And in the
Yeah.
Corona times, how did you spend your time? I mean, mostly you were, of course, you were at home, I think, with your family. I think all the time watching Netflix, movies. I don't know what you did, and maybe your all project
Well,
developing new projects.
I watch a lot. It's very crazy. I watch a lot of video games because there's a lot of combos in there.
Okay,
I'm training like 3 times a day,
okay,
2-3 times a day. Editing stuff. We did some test fights. We developed scripts. It's we don't even sleep in the night. Like it's like I sleep mostly at 4 o'clock and wake up in the
wow,
morning early. We can't, we need 48 hours basically, and there's still a lot to do. So I want to say to people, don't give up, don't wait for stuff. You just keep developing. Like there's so much to learn, right? There's so much to learn,
yeah,
and acting and fighting and create your style.
yeah,
And make some motivational videos. Not only about you,
yeah,
right? I mean, I talk about everyone.
yeah.
It's about sharing it with the people. So I had some big injuries. I had some guy called me his boxing bag, like I am the boxing bag of some guy,
Mhm.
some stunt guy. And sometimes in the business they try to put you down. It's the truth.
I know.
So
Everywhere, everywhere, every business.
yeah, you have to be tough, and it's not only what people see on the screen. There's a lot of things behind it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's not
right.
only, and you have to deal with that, and I can help people with that, and I do that because
Yeah.
it's people have dreams, right?
Right. Yeah. And I see also one picture of you actually here. Oh my God, this is the makeup, I think. I want to show you.
Uh,
Unbelievable. These wands.
oh my God, yeah. Well,
Wow.
there was the makeup, yeah, a little
I
bit
know.
Photoshop as well.
Yeah, but look at the makeup, and you are like a universal soldier, predator.
Yeah. That was some local project in Thailand.
Okay.
From a famous vlogger, and he said, "Ron, can you want to be the bad guy in my vlog?" I said, "Yeah, of course,
Wow.
I'll be there."
Wow.
And
Yeah.
yeah, we had to hunt him in the forest. Some cool guns.
Wow.
But yeah, you just create memories in life. And one time you have a super big movie, sometimes it's less, but the joy is not less because of that.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
it's the same feeling. And even the training is the same as being on set. It's like always there.
Exactly.
But you can see, we enjoy it, right? And when we went to Belgium, like it was a great time.
Every time, I love it. Every time when I'm with my friends and doing the movie, it's like my passion. My house also. When you were in Amsterdam, you see all my video collections, films, autographs.
Yeah,
By myself, I'm also a collector. So I love my job. I love
yeah,
movie world. I like entertainment. And I want
yeah,
also my friends who are in this journey with me. I want them to be
yeah,
motivated and succeed, and I work for it.
yeah. That's it. And you gotta be like you. You have to be a connector. You have to be almost not crazy in a good way,
Yeah,
from it in a good way,
yeah,
like crazy about it. And I know, like in my case, I can say we're not normal,
yeah,
right? We're a little bit too much. but you gotta be. You gotta be.
Exactly, exactly. We should be like this in the business. All of us, you know, all
Yeah,
these action actors. I mean, Byron to everybody. I mean, we should be
yeah,
creative. We should do good stuff, you know. So that's very important
yeah.
always, you know, for us, you know, always.
Yeah, yeah.
And let's check the
Okay.
questions, by the way. I'm also looking at the questions because I'm by myself here. So I'm looking because we got many messages actually, and a lot of congratulations.
Yeah,
Of course, they love you, and
unique.
they are telling
Oh,
me I'm a good manager. Thank you, Vio from Hong
you
Kong.
are, you are. Believe
Thank
me,
you.
I can. And also, you not put so much pressure. You just do it right.
Yeah.
You know, and then when we come somewhere, we are prepared. It's very professional, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
doing
should
my
have it
best, you
earlier.
know, like this is how it should be,
Yeah,
you know, because I have long years experience
yeah,
also. I'm not a kid. I'm also over 40 years old now, you know,
yeah,
almost 44, 45. So this is how it should be. You have to
yeah,
push in some certain stages, you know, because you have to make it happen, you know. And that is
yeah.
why
Yeah, you
we
have to
did
make
very
it.
great with all the team, every movie project which we were in. Also, Denart, I think going to rock. Also, Alan was great. Also in the set,
Yeah,
we did really have good time with him. He did good job. You guys did good job. All of you, Peter, Bibi, you, all of you actually. Luis Mandalore. You know, I was very happy with everybody who I booked in this project. So I was so happy that also I was also the casting director of this Danart project. So I'm proud of it actually. So it's really nice. And the more projects are coming with
yeah.
Alan too. Also.
Well, you have a great team, Farrell. You have great people around you. And the next movie, if we shoot in Holland, you know, we ready, right?
It's
And
our
even,
secret project coming out, coming soon.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Well, you said to Jesse, right? Let's do it in
yeah,
Holland,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
said, "Let's
Also,
try."
actually, I was talking to Jesse and Scott, and
Yeah,
the live chat people can hear. Also, everybody, it is live on my Instagram, still there. I talked to Jesse Johnson about the Debt Collector 3. You know, the Debt Collectors to shoot in
yeah,
Amsterdam, and he was very
yeah,
positive to do it. You know, in Holland actually. So I am just already start some castings and many. Also, I have like 2, 3 projects more even for castings. You know, I had a very big project. You know. Coming up also $1 million. I get an offer from Sean, the director Sean GK, and he yeah. So we are busy with sci-fi movie also, one big sci-fi actually, and yeah. So let's see how it will.
beautiful, beautiful, and that's what it is. You know?
Yeah,
By
exactly.
the way, yeah, that's Eric Roberts.
Yeah,
That was in Flight 77. He actually told me, Ron, he said you should go to the US, you know,
yeah,
and the good there. But for some reason, I still stayed in Asia because, yeah, I just love those martial art movies.
yeah. I think
But
they
yeah,
changed, Ron. They changed this movie also. They changed the name, The Mark.
yeah, that's true. That's
Also,
true. It
this
was,
movie.
yeah,
I
it's
have
the mark
some
right
movies have
now.
like two names, two titles, Flight
Yeah,
777 or The Mark.
yeah,
People can watch it already out. So there's interesting movie actually
yeah.
with Ron Smurrenberg and Eric Roberts. Also what
It
I
was
see.
fun.
Yeah.
And Gary was there too, huh? Gary
Yeah.
Daniels. He's a
Oh,
great guy.
actually.
He's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah. He's a good. And also
His
you did
splits are like stones, you know?
actually you mentioned in the beginning of the our chat in the videos you played also with Steven Seagal, also good action movies because he did also many action in the
Yeah,
past, actually very big movies. And still, you know, I see also one project you and him together, also another one.
yeah. Asian Connection.
Yeah,
That was a small fight, yeah, really small. But later I had to fight him in something in the Philippines, General Commander, and
yeah,
he put my teeth out. Yeah,
actually. And then
it's
also
tough.
Never Back Down 3 in Thailand.
Yeah, Michael J. White.
Yeah,
That
Michael.
fight, to be honest, I'm not too happy with the fight, but it's an honor to fight Michael. Like Michael J. White is, you will not maybe expect it, but he's super fast. This guy is he's a real martial artist.
Yeah,
Like Michael J. White,
of course, from
he's the real deal.
yeah, Undisputed also is good movie, the first one.
Yeah,
Also in the beginning, sorry.
he's nice. He's nice, and he's the real deal.
Yeah, I liked
You
his
know?
fight with Scott Atkins. Also,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that was a good one.
A record holder of the highest kick. Yeah.
So, Ron Smurrenberg, I think we already talk a lot about our movies, and let's see some Q&A, question and answer, before we finish the chat. Let's see if some of the fans.
Anytime. Like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah, they
looking.
can ask about some actors we work with or something personal. All good. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, go for it.
I am just
And if
looking
not,
because many, yeah, I mean, Alan also there, of course, watching you. I love also with Tony Ya, also the fight scenes.
yeah.
Dennis, Michael Smith says, big honor, so to be with you.
Fuck.
By the way, Vio from Hong Kong, she says, how will Father's Day next week?
Well, yeah.
The Father's
Well,
Day.
with Nicky, I always take time for him. So even when there's movies or when there's lots of stuff, I just stop, and then it's just like it's time for my son, and then we do stuff, and it's very important. So he's doing that. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate, and every day we celebrate, right?
Nice.
It's not just like only that day. Every day it's like that. How is Jean-Claude Van Damme in real life? To be honest, he was exactly what I expected to be. He's very passionate.
Nice.
Van Damme is very cool, really, believe me. Of course, sometimes his mood can change a little bit, but believe me, he is very cool. Van Damme is the way I wished he is. So he's passionate, he's great. And he told me, Ron, you want some cocaine? Not cocaine, Coca-Cola. Not cocaine, but Coca-Cola. And he put me in the fan, he said, Ron, you need some air. Take a breath, let's keep on fighting. And he's just great. Yeah, he's just great. Van Damme is top in real life as well. And maybe people think, hey, things in life change a little bit, and in the business and personal. But Van Damme is Van Damme, And without Van Damme, I would not be here right now. I would not be talking with you right now, Farrell, if there was no Van Damme.
Of course.
I watched his movies. I wanted to play action movies.
Yeah, you said you are inspired from Jean-Claude Van Damme. You were inspired by Jackie Chan. You were inspired by Rock. These are your heroes.
Yep.
And I
Absolutely.
think also Bruce Lee.
Yeah. Those old videotapes in the past?
Yeah.
There's no sound anymore.
Betamax and VHS.
Yeah.
VHS. Betamax. Yeah, I remember.
We just play them, and there's no sound anymore. Like, we just keep playing it while training and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what, again, we want to bring that back. Nowadays, you see those movies and people getting killed and shot. And, okay, fine, it's quick. But you don't want to really train anymore when you see it.
I know.
And that's what's missing. And that is, I don't lost it. I want to bring it back.
Yeah.
And that is one of my goals.
Yeah, I know.
Because I feel it, and I want to bring it back on screen.
Yeah. And these are very good pictures also, what I see also.
Like that. Well, yeah, I got a little knee injury, so I used to do also kicks upside down.
Yeah.
And there's always a way, guys. So maybe we're not like super handsome, or we're not, Tom Cruise, or we're not. There's always a way, and you just, be creative.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah.
And I want to give hope. We all have dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? We're not perfect. And actually, it's good we're not perfect.
Yeah. Nobody's perfect, I always say.
Yeah, it's even
better.
We are
all human. We are not robots. We are all humans.
Yeah.
So we are doing all our best. We have all, senses. We have feelings,
Yeah.
It's very normal.
Yeah, we make mistakes.
Yeah.
A lot. We crash, like we fall down. Yesterday actually, I crashed a lot.
Yeah.
And people were laughing at me in the park, like, this guy's falling down all the time. Yeah, we want to do new moves.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's why
it's life.
I always say life is action, my friend.
Yeah, and thanks for wearing the shirt, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is life is action, and it is just the beginning. Believe me, I feel like I'm 46 now. So people will tell you you're getting old, Believe me, it's just the beginning.
Yeah,
We're getting character, you get life experience, it's all good.
yeah, exactly.
It's all good.
So, Ron Smurrenberg, thank you so much for this great live chat. I really enjoyed to talk with you again today. You know,
Yeah.
it was awesome, actually, nice chat. And we went back to Who Am I times with a time machine. We saw all those years. We talked about it, your projects. We saw your parents. We saw your sweet son. Actually, he's
Yeah.
great. Big greetings to Nikki also. Yeah,
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, never forget the parents, and then
yeah.
without them, always before a big event, I call them, huh? Like,
Yeah,
hey,
I always do that. Every day I called my mom during the Corona times. Every day,
Yeah,
because I'm stuck here in Amsterdam. I couldn't go anywhere,
mm,
so I call her all the time. You know, life is action.
exactly. Great,
All,
thank you so much,
all right,
Farrell,
man.
for
So
everything.
take
Huh?
care, and we keep in touch. All
Yeah,
right.
thanks,
Thanks
guys,
for
for
joining.
watching. See you soon. All right,
Bye
take care.
bye. Have a nice day,
Bye.
everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.
See you.
Yeah. Oh, it was great chat as always with Ron. Ron Smurrenberg, great guy, great actor. But most important is great soul, great personality. I'm so blessed have friends like him around me and working with him. I'm very happy. Thanks for watching and see you in the next Corona Diaries live chat next week.